Hi ChatterFoxes! Do you know what this phrase means? To be dirt cheap means to be very inexpensive. But it is not an insult. Although it has the word dirt in it, it's not meant to be something bad. You're just saying something is really inexpensive. So, for example, a friend of mine asked me, "How was your trip to Thailand?" And I responded by saying, "Oh, it was amazing. The food there is dirt cheap." It was amazing. The food there is dirt cheap. All right, so let's look at some of the keys to fluency in that dialogue, starting with the intonation. So when my friend asked me, "How was your trip to Thailand?" How was your trip to Thailand? There's a falling intonation at the end because that is an open-ended question. How? How is asking me for more than just a yes or no. So that's a falling intonation. Then in my response, "It was amazing." There's a rise in my intonation when I talk about how amazing it was. And then when I say the food there is dirt cheap, that's a statement, so there's a falling intonation. Next, let's look at the stress. So when I say the word dirt cheap, there's a stress on the like turtle sound. Dirt cheap, dirt cheap. And then when I say the word amazing, the stress is on the A like snake sound, which we'll learn more about in phase 2, the A like snake sound. But in this module, since we're practicing the like turtle sound, focus on saying that sound when you say the phrase dirt cheap. So now say that with me, focusing on the intonation and the like turtle sound. The food there is dirt cheap. The food there is dirt cheap. Great job. So now that you know the meaning of the phrase, I have a question for you. Some people think that water should be dirt cheap because everyone needs water. But other people think that water should be more expensive because if it's more expensive, people may conserve it and not waste it so much. So I want to know what you think. Should water be dirt cheap? Tell us your opinion below. Can't wait to hear from you.